some of the fans were singing songs anti the board and chanting Bielsa's name. Now, what is the merit in doing that, considering the delicate predicament in which you find yourselves? Daniel's a big Leeds fan. Daniel, good morning.
Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Simon. Good
morning,
Martin.
Daniel, good morning. Listen, what's the point of singing sack the board or, we love Bielsa when the boys on the pitch at that time are trying to keep you in the Premier League?
Jim, first of all, from the start of this season, Bielsa has took mediocre championship players and made them good Premier League players who kept us in the league last year through his man management skills. Ultimately, things haven't gone our way this year. Transfer-wise, I don't know who to blame. We keep hearing Bielsa didn't want a big squad. Surely the board have then got to take it upon themselves to see that we are not performing and we need a bigger squad.
Yeah, but Daniel, my point is this. You're a goal down to Brighton and you're looking for someone to blame at that time?
Well, the thing is, Jim, we've got Jesse Marsch. What has that bloke achieved in football to help us here? We had a god. We had a god in charge. If anyone was going to get the players up for it, it was Bielsa.
I know, but God gets sacked.
But that's his point, isn't it?
He would have done the job. He would have got the players up for it.
Do you really know that? It's hypothetical, mate, with all due respect, is it not?
Well, it is and it isn't, because his central theme is that the board have made bad decisions and they should be held accountable for it, and how the fans vent their spleen is to hold them accountable now. He probably realises, Daniel, speaking about you in the third person, realises it's not particularly constructive, but they're barking at the moon, and he's suggesting they haven't spent enough money. You can't run the argument, Daniel, you cannot run the argument that the board should intercede. If the manager says the squad is big enough, and the squad is capable enough, you can't have the board buying players for the manager. Otherwise, you'll be running a different argument and a different conversation, which is how dare the board intervene and oversee the manager.
But Simon, if they get relegated and Jesse Marsch has come in and it hasn't worked, have they made a mistake, the board?
I thought they made a mistake in the first place. I wasn't for sacking Bielsa.
This is what the fans are doing, isn't it? In a moment when they think, it's gone. I know they got back into the game, but the fans are then just saying, aren't they?
But you got it wrong. You see, that's the thing I'm driving at, Daniel. It was that moment. Surely that moment wasn't the right moment to vent your Bielsa feelings and your anti-board feelings.
But the problem is as well, we're saying we're not being run by the board. We've got the 49ers who are just hanging there in the background who want to buy this club. Radrizzani wants out.
Yeah, that's right.
Why would Jesse Marsch... Who's controlling that Jesse Marsch sign?
And I can see that logic, but here's the thing. You guys sat on the peripheral of football for 16 years. A football club of your size and magnitude under various owners, from that lunatic Italian Cellini down to Ken Bates, that knew the way around. Radrizzani, whether you like him or not, he dragged you from the football wilderness. Don't you think in a moment like this that you send your mind back to what has been done rather than what isn't being done now?
That's a great point.
Yeah, but that's what the fans are doing. They think that was Bielsa, wasn't they?
Daniel, what do you make of Simon's
They believe in Bielsa.
We just don't believe in the board. I know you say the money. We got desperate. We chucked the money at Dan James in the summer.
Well, put my point back into focus, Daniel.
Go on.
Daniel, these guys, listen to what I'm saying to you. You've supported your club for years and years, and it's a huge football club, one I have deep admiration for. But you've sat outside the Premier League for 16 years in all kinds of guises. You've dropped down to League One, a size of your club in League One, and you know what that looks like. You're in the Premier League. Radrizzani is the chairman that got you there, and the moment it goes bad, you turn on him. Can that be right?
From my opinion, he just wants out of that club now. He's got us to the Premier League. He's got the money he's made. Ultimately, he's a businessman. We know that. So you
forget what he's done then? You forget that no one else could do it for you for 16 years. You've forgotten that. That's it. What have you done for me lately? I understand that. Is that the sentiment?
It was Bielsa. Radrizzani didn't chuck any money into the club in buying players to get us up. Bielsa made average
£6 million a year wage bill in the Championship. Have you bumped your head, Daniel?
Daniel, we're going to head to a break. Daniel, we thank you for your time. In a word, yes or no, do Leeds stay up?
No.
Oh, Daniel.
I hope you do.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.